Hello everyone, if you're new here, I'm Allen with Earthglow, and this channel is all about sharing the joy of candle making. In today's video, I'm going to be unboxing. I've had this kit literally for like 8 months, and I've been waiting to make a video for it, and I just haven't gotten to it. But this is actually one of the kits that when I got it in the mail, I was most excited for it. Because this kit, the Emoti Fragrance Discovery Kit, as they call it, is supposed to basically, it's studied clinically to be able to evoke different types of feelings and sensations, like of peace, of relaxing, and it's really interesting. And so if any of you guys know anything about me and my backstory, I actually started with like pure essential oils, and basically I ended up using fragrances that contain a lot of essential oils long term. But my whole inspiration behind my brand was very much centered on aromatherapy and still is. And I think fragrance is one of the most powerful and profound senses. So I'm just really excited for this kit. I have no idea what it's gonna do. You guys know how my fragrance videos go. What I think is what you hear. But anyways, if you're new here, hi, my name's Allen. I'm a little bit obsessed with fragrances and proud. But anyways, let's get right into today's video, and I hope that you enjoy. So before we get into this unboxing, as I always say, this video is in no way sponsored by Makesy, although they will be sponsoring some other videos of mine in the future. I'm not allowing them to sponsor this video just because I don't want it to interfere with my opinions of things. You guys know how I like to be on this channel, but very excited about this, and I don't even know where my box cutter is, you guys. So I'm gonna just try to like open this. Let's see if I can just bust this thing. Oh my god, I'm gonna break the package. I need like something to, I need a knife at least. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. I've got my box cutter. So yeah, just my quick disclaimer as usual that there's always the chance, wow, I just literally slit the side of the package. There's always the chance that a fragrance I really like, you might not like. Also the chance that a fragrance you really like, I might put on my fails list. Fragrance is very subjective. You always want to do your own testing, and you always want to test any final product before having any final impressions. As I always say, I love that they include these now, these little blotter strips. Just allows you to get a really balanced profile of these oils. Okay, so, oh my god. Should I flip you guys around, or do you just want to... Okay, I'm just going to kind of show you the package. I'm going to turn them all around and just kind of pan over them so you guys can see. There's a couple in here that I'm particularly excited. Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta see if I can show you guys. I'm gonna show you all the names here, but on the end, yeah, the Buddha Bamboo and Violet Sage and the Bee Balm and Coco de Mar, or Coco de Mer, however you say that. I think it means the sea in French. I'm really excited for those. And then the Orchard Wood and Apple Leaf. Oh my god. Okay. So, oh, they have a kombucha and pink guava. I don't know. What do you guys think we should do? Should we do them in order? Maybe let's go from left to right. Start off with this one. So I always say this, but if you haven't watched one of these videos, the way that I like to do them is I don't look at any of the scent notes beforehand. I just basically smell these out of the bottle and give you my out of the bottle first impressions. But what I do want to do for these is look up, ooh, I can smell something from like a foot away with this one. I want to just look up what they're supposed to do, so that way I can tell you guys that without looking like at the scent description. So this first one, I'm just gonna pull it up on my phone here. Look at my sister's adorable golden, if you can see that. I used to take care of him when he was a puppy. He's so sweet and also wild. If any of you have like a field golden, they're definitely much more high energy than like the regular. Okay, so I can already smell something with this one, but I'm just gonna look it up. So, Buddha Bamboo and Violet Sage. And they have like on each of their oils, oh, this is apparently a functional fragrance. which I'm not exactly sure what that is. Oh, it says, okay, it basically just says that it's supposed to evoke peace and calm. Inhale, exhale, Maksy's Emoti Plus fragrances have natural fragrance technology known to enhance your mood, energy, and overall sense of being. Okay, we already knew that. So this one is supposed to be associated with calm. Maybe I won't look it up and I'll just see what it evokes. That's probably more my style. Oh my god, I can smell something like a foot away though with this. So here goes. Let's see what this one is gonna do. Ooh, I like this. This is very like Santal. It's like a woody. I'm gonna ruin my vest. What the heck? God, you guys, I literally should not be wearing regular clothes when I do these videos. I have like a set wardrobe for these fragrance videos because I spill stuff. But yeah, this is reminiscent if you like Santal 33 or you like kind of the woody, dry down type Santal scents. Candle Science is, I'll put the name up on the screen of it, but it's kind of like that, except it's definitely more high end. And oh my god, I already whacked myself on the first oil. But I'm getting the bamboo. It's kind of in the background. Well, it's not really in the background. It's like maybe 30%. And I'm getting like 70% Santal, like a little bit of coconut, but very woody, dry. And this one is very prominent out of the bottle, which surprises me a little bit with a scent like this, because usually I would say, in my experience, they can be a little more in the background, the more base heavy fragrances. So next up, we have Blanc Citrus and Matcha Verde. Or I'm sorry, Blanc Citrine and Matcha Verde. So I'm expecting something citrine. For those of you who don't know, I actually have a piece of it. Citrine is a beautiful golden gemstone that it's a form of quartz, but it's associated with manifestation and prosperity and abundance of all sorts. It's my bottle. Okay. So I'm expecting something kind of like that, but then the matcha, I don't know. Matcha fragrances are kind of hit or miss for me. I know they're really popular. I'm not always like super into them personally. They can just be a little too, like I don't necessarily feel like I get matcha in a lot of matcha branded fragrances, if that makes sense. They just kind of strike me as being very green or very bergamot, like citrusy, kind of bitter citrus, which I like, but I don't really necessarily get matcha. So anyways, here we go. Let's see what this one's gonna do. Ooh. Yeah, I like this, but again, like this is what I just described. I feel like I do get, maybe it's just because I'm prompted because of the name on the bottle, but I feel like I do with this one. I get that bitter citrus, definitely, like a petitgrain, bergamot forward, but I feel like I get something a little bit like drier and earthier with this one. That reminds me of like that ground matcha powder. Yeah, this one's almost invigorating. I don't know if that's what it's supposed to do, but it's like calming in like a waterfall, like spa type of a sense. Let's take a look at this. Oh yeah, this Orchard Wood and Apple Leaf. I feel like that name is sort of bass-backwards, but in like the best way. I don't know. I feel like whoever does their names, I need to hire them for my own branding because I really like it. And I am smelling something with this, again, like a foot away. I give this company a hard time a lot that their scents can be too light, but all three of these that I've smelled so far, I'm just like, at least right now, I'm smelling this very prominently like a foot away, and I'm really intrigued by what I smell. So here goes Orchard Wood and Apple Leaf. Let's see what it's gonna do. Interesting. This is sort of not what I expected, and as it dries down, I feel like this is smelling more and more like something I've gotten at Bath & Body Works. Like it's becoming almost like cheaper smelling. The more it dries down, it's becoming cheaper and cheaper. Like it started off really nice, but yeah, it has that kind of sweet, soapy scent to it. Like if you've smelled, there's a fragrance by Brambleberry that I'm thinking of that I really liked. Like I reviewed it quite highly from Brambleberry. I'll try to put the name up on the screen if I can remember it. But yeah, I'm surprised. Like I thought it was gonna be a little more bougie. It's kind of sweet. I guess I am getting the wood, but it's not the wood I expected. This is a lower class wood that I wanted to smell here. No, this one's confusing me a little bit. I feel like it smells very reminiscent of something like an apple scent from Bath and Body Works. All right, let's take a look at buchu leaf and ginger zest. Ginger fragrances can be sort of hit or miss for me. As spices go, I tend to like ginger, but it really depends. Sometimes it can be overdone and become very sweet and almost like a synthetic type of a smell, like candy, and you guys know how I am. That's not for me. So, I don't know, where's my bottle? What buchu leaf is supposed to smell like, but let's see what this one is gonna do for us. Oh, wow. This is lighter. This is definitely the lightest one I've smelled out of the bottle. Very light, especially for a spice fragrance. Like a spice, you know, in the name. I'm expecting something to kind of... It almost has like a leathery accord to it, which I like actually. And I'm getting the ginger. This definitely smells like an upscale ginger, something you'd smell walking into a more expensive department store maybe around the holidays. It almost has like a citrusy note, maybe an orange or clove spice to it as well. I like this. I just wish I was getting more of it. Let's take a look at sparkling lemon and shiso. Now, these types of fragrances, this one is really on there. Like the Japanese-inspired oils, I tend to be a big fan of in general. So, like the shishu lemon and yuzu. I'm mispronouncing that, I'm sure, but I love that oil by Makesy. I can smell something with this one, like a foot away. I'm expecting something kind of upscale, spa-like, maybe fruity, maybe a little zesty, citrusy. So, let's see what this one's gonna do. Oh. Huh. This definitely smells like something I got from Bath and Body Works, probably in the kids section. But I kind of like this. Like, this was one of the spray foams, definitely, but it was one that I liked. Gosh, what was it? It was some sort of a, not cucumber melon, but it was one of those like pink fizz pomegranate, but it was a nicer one. And I can't remember the name of it, but that's what this reminds me of. It's definitely sweet, punchy, fruity. This would be good, I think, in like a hand soap or a body lotion. I don't think I'd burn this in a candle. I think it would probably be popular. If you've smelled White Grapefruit Acai from Stone Candles, it reminds me of that. That's a very famous oil by, I'll put the company's name up. I can't think of it right now, but it's a bougie brand. So like I definitely see the inspiration for this. Let's take a look at this kombucha fragrance. I've never smelled something that claims to be a kombucha in a fragrance oil. I mean, kombucha is like a fermented mushroom, and I can't imagine that going into a fragrance, to be honest with you. How that would manifest, I guess maybe something kind of like Thailand-esque, Mediterranean-esque, maybe some like tart, almost like maybe a little cassis, and I don't even know how that would manifest, to be honest. There's some type of a thing that I'm thinking of in South Africa that I have my Cape Town fragrance inspired by. It's a blend of a couple things. I'll try to put the name up on the screen if I can think of it. But that's what I'm expecting, maybe. So, I don't know. Here goes kombucha and pink guava. I think I'm smelling some of the guava already. Whoa. Okay, this is interesting. This reminds me of like combination of a shampoo and a hairspray that I've smelled, like a high-end one, definitely. But I don't know. I sort of get this aerosol quality to this, and not a quality, but like aerosol characteristic to this. It's very light too. I do get the guava. The guava's nice, but there's something in this that it gives off almost like a hairspray quality, not quality, hairspray aesthetic, the vibe. I wish this were stronger too. Okay, let's take a look at this Lily Buds and Golden Gardenia. Golden Gardenia. I tend to be hit or miss with gardenia fragrances. I really like Gardenia Tuberose by Candle Science. I think that's a fantastic thrower. I actually have my blend that I do with that one with a flaming candle, Amber Romance, available to my patrons. Love that oil. I don't care for the gardenia as much from Candles and Supplies. I do like the one from Stone Candles, so I'm kind of hit or miss. But Let's see what this Lily Buds and Golden Gardenia is gonna do. I'm expecting something warm, embracing, nectary, kind of evening, floral, romantic. So here we go. Oh yeah. Wow, this smells remarkably similar to my Evening and Celery Flats candle, which I sell locally at the markets. And the formula to that candle is a blend of Candle Sciences, the fragrance I should say. It's a blend of Candle Sciences Gardenia Tuberose and Flaming Candles Amber Romance. So that, wow, strikingly is what I'm getting in this one. Okay, next let's take a look at, ooh, yeah, Lotus Blossom and Mandarin. Lotus is the flower I was thinking of earlier. Like I said, I couldn't think of the flower that blooms in South Africa. Okay, let's see what this one's gonna do. I love the smell of lotus. It reminds me of yoga. Like, not just because of the name, but the flower itself is like a very clean, almost lemony, clean, dried down, floral, citrusy type of an aesthetic. So here goes Lotus Blossom and Mandarin. Let's see what it's gonna do. I think. Okay, this one's half there for me, but it smells a bit generic. Like, it's really nice, don't get me wrong, but I'm expecting more, and I'd like it to be more prominent. And yeah, it's really nice though. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I like this. It's a little sweeter than I might like. I get the Mandarin. The Mandarin's kind of overpowering a bit, and maybe the Lotus is a bit more in the background to this one. And I might like it if it was the other way around more. I just wanted to take a momentary break and let you all know, at the end of this video, I will be posting to my Patreon a review of these 4 oils that Porter Candle sent me. It's just gonna go on my Patreon because I only have these 4 oils. But if you guys have purchased from this company before, you will know that I have never bought oils from them, and so they decided to send me these 4, and I'm going to be posting this to my Patreon. So if you want to see my first take of Porter Fragrance Supplies oils, check out my Patreon. I'll have it linked below. Anyways, back to Makesy. We have 2 more to go, and my favorite one I've saved for last. So this next one is Tropicana, Tea Rose, and Papyrus. So Tea Rose, I believe 1617 had a fragrance. I think, was it Florencia or Bays? I think it was Florencia that had a note of tea rose in it. And it's a really beautiful, like mature, almost white floral type of a scent. So I'm kind of expecting something like that. And I don't know about the Papyrus. Ooh, yes. Okay, that's pretty much what I'm getting. However, this one's lighter than I would like, and there's something that's coming out of the bottle with this one that is reminding me of if you mix 1617's Florencia with, oh gosh, I'll put the name of the oil up on the screen, but it's not an oil that I really like from them. It's like Florencia mixed with that. I think this could be really popular, especially if you like those 2 oils, or you like one of them and you like something that's kind of sweet and that has almost like a note of, like if you took like a Smarties candy almost and mixed that with Florencia. That's what I'm getting from this oil. Last but not least, hopefully is the one that I'm most excited for. This is Bee Balm and Coco de Mar. And so I had very mixed feelings about another beeswax fragrance from Makesy. At first, when I reviewed it, I said how much I disliked it and everything. But then it was one of the oils that I ended up going back and buying in a 16-ounce bottle in another video. So, and paying like $60 or $70 for it because I was that obsessed with it. And I'll have both of those videos linked below for you guys so you can watch them. These were a couple years back. But yeah, beeswax fragrances are very niche specific, and I think I tend to like them. So this one I'm expecting maybe something similar to that other Makesy oil, but also something kind of like oceany maybe with this. So let's see what Bee Balm and Coco de Mar is gonna do. Oh, wow. Okay, this is not what I was expecting, but I am living for it. Wow. Okay, smells like something like Louis Vuitton would come out with. Oh my goodness. This is so not my typical taste or character. This is like you took a fancy bougie coconut Santal sunscreen and you mixed into it some like shea balm, some shea butter, and also some leather. And I'm living for it, which is so uncharacteristic. I'm living for this. This works so well that I don't even know if it's me liking it or me just extremely impressed by the chemistry of these notes to a point where it's like, wow, this is a vibe, ladies and gentlemen. Bee Balm and Coco de Mar by Makesy is a vibe. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna be ranking all these oils on my Patreon, as well as in another clip to my Patreon, I will be posting my feedback, out of the bottle first impressions, and ranking of these 4 oils that Porter decided to send me. So I'm guessing these are some of their best sellers. These are the ones they chose to send me. Check out my Patreon for that. But yeah, if you did enjoy this one, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much to Makesy for sending me these oils. Once again, this video was in no way sponsored. I will have a link in the description box if you wanted to check out this Emoti Fragrance Discovery Kit set. I think it's a really cool idea, and I think it's neat that these fragrances are actually like studied scientifically to be able to produce these types of effects in people, because aromatherapy is a real thing, you guys, and that is one of the things that got me into candle making in the first place. But anyways, yeah, sending all of you peace, love, and light, and I'm wishing all of you happy candle making. I would like to take the time to thank my patrons for their incredible support. A massive shout out goes to Wendy, Nicole Rott, Nancy with All About Me Beauty Bar, Merle, Brad with Neon City Scents, Michelle, Paula, Zahara with Crystalline Candle Co., Julie with Belux Candle Co., Jennifer with Bea Essentials, Selena with Banbury Street Creations, Sue, Nick, Bruce, Flavia, Jennifer with Bittersweet Candle Co., Danielle, Anitra with Ninth and Maxwell, Matthew, Jindy, Lisa, Elizabeth, Carol, Cheryl with Soap Spice Cheryl, Maya, Losa, Luzdari, Daichi, John with Past Sense Candles, Angela, Amber, Bluegrass Bath and Candle Co., Marquita with The Beat Institute, Allie, Carla, Todd with Cold Creek Candle Co., Krista, SS, Karen with River Birch Soaps, Kina with Kijoli, Angela, Amanda, Denise with Grumblegeist Candle Co., She's More, Cindy, Kim, Teresa, Frida, Shiromi, J Creative P, Colette, Nicole, Stella, Leanne, Martha, Angela, Jamie, Chadwick, Z, Mabel, Arev, Bobby, Jamie, Amy with Candle Emporium, Stephanie, Honey, Terry, Maria, Genevieve, Gracie, Yolanda, Tonya, Susan, Irene, Rolanda with Mason Marzette, Megan, Melissa, Ursulette with Ursulette's Beauty Secrets, Kelly, TCM with Ava Bryceco, Lois, Tia, Victoria with The Sacred Prayer, Valerie, Stacy with Firewick with Me, Belinda, Rhonda, Smadar, Duchess Luxury Creations, Juliet, Carla, Crystal with Indigo Scents Candle Co., Anika, Kim with Kimberly's Candle Co., Kim, Angelic, Tia, Chris, Miss S, Shakira, Tiffany, Kim, BN, Lizette, Chandra, Pat, Chickadee Company, Tara, Indigo, SJ, Gina, Emily, Sandra, Heidi, Sunday, Michelle, Lisa, Angela, Kelly, Angela, Natalie with Walters Wicks, Sherry, Cynthia, Denise, Sonia, Natasha, Aziza's Closet, Edward, Shambliss Candles and Soaps, Sabina, Raphael with the Laundress Candle Co., Desi, Kim, Abby Lane Candle Co., Christina, Tommy with Rose and Crown Soap, Tara, Joy, Katie, Diane, Kelly, Judith, Sherry, Diane, Courtney with 17 December's Candle Co., Stacy, Yvette, Teresa with All About Serenity, Janetta, Monica, Nick, Tim, Diane with Todafor, Anne with Sweet Annie's Natural Skincare, Jennifer with Honey's House Handcrafted, Michelle, Maria, Sarah, Alex, Roslyn with Hers and Hers Candle Co., Susan, Shaylee, Ia, Christopher, Louvre, Brianna with Be Home Dispensary, Megan, Victoria, Ash, Nicole, Virginia, Kathy, Melania, Susie, Aaron, Regina with Adobe Rose Botanicals, Scott, Dana with MJ's Candle Creations, Leah, Stacy, Donna, Jennifer with The Clean Theory Candle Co., Maria, Mary, Zoe, Amber, Brandy, Peppa, Phil, Georgiana with Tropic Candle, Gazelle with Bozaifa, Helen, Brian with Light and Life Candles, Carla, Linda, Angela, Jane, Thomas, Anna, Jane with Peyton's Place Soapery, Evelyn with Divergent Glow, Tara with Cotton Picking Creations, Lynn, Martha, Kat, Danielle, Janelle, Sylvia with Two Chicks with Sense, Karen, Tammy with Nudie Bar Soap Co., Sandra, Karen, Crystal, Margaret with Sista Diva Design, Lori, Marcus, Anna with Ren and Rita, Devin, Christine, Melissa, Donna, Martha with Peachberry Candles, Neolin, Magnus, Kenneth, Michael, Nada, Joss, Raquel, Labushi, Rusnaini, Margie, and Lasonia. Your support is deeply appreciated.